Hello, 8th period math. Mr. Thompson here again with another video for you. Today is Wednesday, and you have a video that was shared with you just yesterday going over principal, interest, and total. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give you two more from your worksheet that you should be completing by Sunday. I'm going to give you two more answers that we're going to work through, or two more problems we're going to work through that you have the answer to. So instead of having 8 that will be due on Monday, you only have 6 that are due on Monday. I'm sorry, on Sunday. I keep saying Monday. All your assignments are going to be due Sunday at 9 p.m. So if I confused you, I'm sorry. I'm going to share my screen now so that you can see these problems. Please feel free, pause at any time the screen so that you can go through these with me. If you don't understand anything, as always, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to meet with you and discuss things. Okay, so we're going to focus on these two here. Let me pull out my pen. Right here and right here. Okay, so the first one that we're focusing on, it says $4,000 at 3% for 4 years. Okay, so we're talking about $4,000 for whatever reason that you need. Say you need $4,000 to buy a motorcycle. You don't have it at the time, so you take out a loan from Chase Bank for $4,000. They say, we'll be happy to give you this loan, but you have to do it, but you have to have 3% interest taxed onto that amount. And you're going to have 4 years that you're going to be making payments to pay off that $4,000 that you borrowed from us. Okay, so interest, we're not going to know yet. That's going to be after we solve this, and then we're going to get total at the very end, because total is your principal plus your interest. Okay, so right away I'm looking at the principal that you're going to need to owe is going to be $4,000. So I'm going to fill that in right here. $4,000 you're taking out at a rate of 3%. And the amount of time that they're giving you is 4 years. Okay, so how do we solve this? Now, if you went back up to the top, let me scroll up there for a second. We see that our formula is interest equals principal times rate times time. So coming back down to our problem here. Right there. We can solve this. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my line here. Our principal is 4,000. And we're going to multiply that by 0.03, not 0.3. 0.3 would be 30%. So you're going to take that 3, we're going to move, and we're going to put a 0 in front of it 2 places over. So 1, 2. So you're going to have 0.03. Okay, so we're going to multiply these together to get our answer. So obviously, as always, you can use your phone, you can use your calculator, whatever is better for you. I'm going to type mine in. So 4,000 times 0.03 gives me 120. Now, just as we talked about yesterday, you are not done. Okay, you've got to take that 120 now, and you got to multiply that by the amount of years. So we have 4 years that we're going to have to multiply. So 120 times 4 gives us 480. So that's the amount of interest. You could write that in up here, actually. 480 is the amount of interest that you're going to pay for borrowing that loan. Now, we're still not complete. We need to know the total. So in order to find total, you got to take 4,000 and add 480 to solve it. So 4,000 plus 480, easy one, is 4,480. That's the amount of money you're going to take, or that's the amount of money you're going to owe in total after you're done with your loan. So you see a bike and you say, oh man, that motorcycle is awesome. I can't wait to buy it. I don't have the money. I'm going to put 4,000 down from the bank on it, but you're really going to be paying 4,480. So almost an additional $500 if you think about it. So something to think about once you guys get older. Take a look over here now. We have 20,600 at 8% for 2 years, okay? So now let's talk. Say this is we look and we see a Chevy Impala and it is $20,600. So you go by the car dealership and you see this sparkly red Chevy Impala. And at the time you're like, I really need this. So you pull into the car dealership, you go up and the guy from the dealership walks up and says, you like this car? You say, absolutely. You go and do some paperwork and they say, all right, yep, your total is going to come to 20,600. And you're going to say, well, wait a minute, I don't have the money for that. So they're going to respond and say, okay, well, you can finance through us for 8% for the next 2 years. You say, will that get me in the car? They say, yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. You say, I'm good to go. So now what you do is you take that, just like we've done, you have your principal of 20,600. And yes, this is redundant, I know, but it's something that we have to go over because it's going to need to stay in your heads for when we get to our test. 20,600 at 8%. So our rate, 8%. Say some of you already worked ahead yesterday and went over this. That's okay. Check your answers now for 2 years. So our principal is 20,600. Our rate is at 8%, and the time is 2 years that it took for you to pay that loan off. So first we have to take this and multiply it, or take our principal and multiply it by our rate. It's 8%, not 0.8, 0.08. So 20,600 times 0.08. Let's go ahead and plug that in. It's 1,648. Now, once again, we're not done because now we still have the time that we have to pull in. That's how much you're going to pay per year. So 1,648. Let's go ahead and multiply that by 2. And we end up with an interest rate, or an interest of 3,296. So over those 2 years that you're paying off the car, you're going to pay, it's going to take you 2 years in total, and you're going to be paying now 20,600 plus that 3,296. So go ahead and plug that in. So 3,296 plus 20,600, and you end up with $23,896 that you are paying in total. So I'm going to write it down here, $23,896 that you will be paying back to the car, or to the bank, for loaning you the 20,600. Okay, so as you guys see, I'm going to clear my screen now. So if you need to pause and take a picture, go ahead. Now you only have the next 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for you to complete by Sunday. I know I gave you an assignment on Monday as well that I need you to complete. So complete both of those by Sunday. I hope I said Sunday, not Monday. By Sunday at 9 p.m. Okay. I have been giving you the grades. I am also sending you back responses on those grades. So how you did, maybe you've got this right or this wrong, what you could maybe fix. So be looking out for those as well. And as I said, for the ones that finished yesterday, or it already started on this yesterday, check over your answers with what we went over today. And as always, feel free to reach out, give me any questions that you have, and hopefully I can be there to answer them for you. Okay, I will be sending messages out this week to parents, checking on you, seeing how things are going. For those of you that have not reached out yet to me, so be prepared to hear from me. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a great day and look forward to our next lesson. Thanks.